Friday, December 20th, and it's 5 days to Christmas. President Granger grants Christmas pardons to 2 women prisoners, and government ministers interact with citizens in downtown Stabroek area. Welcome to InfoHub. His Excellency David Granger has granted pardons to 2 female inmates of the New Amsterdam prison. Under Article 188, 189, and 190 of the Constitution of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, the head of state has deemed the women fit and proper to receive the pardon, which takes effect from December 23 in observance of Christmas 2019. These prisoners have each served a portion of their respective sentences for offenses ranging from larceny and threatening language. This gesture of compassion by the president will result in families being reunited and the pardoned offenders leading good and useful lives going forward. Several ministers of government today conducted a walkabout in the downtown Stabroek area where they met and interacted with citizens of all walks of life.
As is customary around the Christmas season, ministers of government on Friday afternoon gathered at the Stabroek Square to extend holiday greetings to citizens. The occasion was also used to distribute presents to children in the company of their parents. Ministers of Public Health and Public Security, the Honourable Valda Lawrence and the Honourable Kemrad Ramjatan, took a cool stroll through Stabroek Market, greeting both shoppers and members of the business community.
I want to wish every Guyanese, especially those around me here, the Stabroek crowd as I call them, and especially happy Christmas and of course a very prosperous New Year that will follow. I want them to be very moderate in their festivities because it's primarily a religious occasion, and I hope that they are not going to be reckless on the roads.
It was good wishing them Merry Christmas, meeting with the vendors, meeting with the business people in the Stabroek Market, and even meeting some people whom I haven't seen for a very long time, and being able to exchange that greeting of a Merry Christmas to themselves and family.
Following the meet and greet, the ministers also took time to listen to concerns of citizens before proceeding with the toy and snack distribution. Felicia Valenzuela, InfoHub.
Youths in the mining town of Linden were on Thursday evening assured by His Excellency David Granger that government has heard their voices.
My friends, we hear your voices. We hear what you've been saying. We pay attention. We've come up here in our numbers. We hear what is being said in the villages and in rural areas. We hear what is being said in the neighborhoods. We hear what is being said in the National Assembly. We listen to you.
His Excellency David Granger. The head of state was delivering the feature address at the first annual Youth Empowerment Summit, hosted on the lawns of the Watuki Guest House, Linden, Region 10. President Granger reminded the youths that they are vital to the nation's development.
You will become the muscle and the brain to drive Guyana forward. You will become the motors of change and progress. But before you can do that, you need to be provided with the knowledge and the skills and the values. As you heard, the attitudes to gain the altitude if you are going to transform this country and transform this economy.
The head of state remarked that young people must be prepared to take up the mantle of leadership, and since assuming office, the coalition government has invested heavily in the education sector.
Education is top priority for me. It is essential if you're going to seek employment or to be self-employed. And we had a powerful education this evening. It is essential if you're going to be empowered.
This is the first annual Youth Empowerment Summit and Symposium, which saw youths delivering powerful presentations on major issues such as health, education, sport, and natural resources. Minister of Public Health, the Honourable Valda Lawrence, has visited family members of Alana Vaughn and Keon Seeley, the 2 medical professionals who lost their lives following the recent tragic accident at Maikoni.
Minister Lawrence extended condolences on behalf of her ministry and the government. She related that the individuals were 2 invaluable assets to the Public Health Ministry, and their dreadful passing has touched many colleagues here and abroad.
I don't have to tell you that this one really came hard. This one really shocked us, and really hit us to the core, you know. We've just buried Nurse Braddock in the town of Linden. And then here we are in Mahaika with two of our valuable workers meeting their demise in such a cruel way. And you know, when I saw it on Facebook, I was very hurt because I saw people with cameras and phones, you know, rather than people seeking to do something, even if it was just to cover them. You know, everybody was more interested in taking a picture or filming it. And I just want to call out to fellow Guyanese. We're better than that.
According to the minister, her office, through the regional health officer, will be in constant communication with the families and will work together as a team to offer whatever assistance is needed.
So I just come to give to the family our condolences from the Ministry of Public Health and the government as a whole, and to let them know that we stand with them in this moment. And I trust that they will appreciate how we value our workers.
Vaughn's husband, Thaddeus Kanai, is appreciative of minister's visit.
But it's always good when you have good people around. When the hierarchy of the country shows that they care about the commoners. And I really think that it's important that she's here to bond with us and then give some form of solidarity. We lost two great medical professionals that were masters in the craft and truly cared for what they did, and the whole community is in shock. And just our being here sends a message to the community that this administration cares about the people and what is happening.
Vaughn, a mother of two, and 33-year-old Seeley, both of Farm Maikoni, were employed at the Maikoni Hospital. The duo was among 5 who died instantly after the number 50 minibus they were traveling in reportedly experienced a blowout and crashed into a truck. The Guyana Police Force has launched an investigation into the incident, which occurred minutes after 11 hours on Wednesday. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
Alexis Rodney now tells us that the sod was turned at the University of Guyana's Turkine campus for the construction of a $120 million early childhood center.
The center will be the third of its kind in the Caribbean, coming closely behind the University of the West Indies, Trinidad and Mona campuses. With funding from the Caribbean Development Bank and the Ministry of Finance's Basic Needs Trust Fund, the center will provide a developmentally appropriate learning environment for young children, as well as research opportunities. Finance Minister the Honorable Winston Jordan was part of the sod turning ceremony on the university's campus.
What makes this Center of Excellence, which will be established in the 9th cycle, unique, is that it will be the apex center. In a sense, it will be the primus inter pares, force among equals.
He said the vision is to provide a safe, secure, and nurturing environment in which young children can grow, learn, and develop their full potential as Guyanese. BNTF's project manager, Dikidema Otto, said the facility will expand and deepen the university's contribution to the development and care of Guyanese children, among other things.
This center will no doubt transform the delivery of early childhood education programs here at UG. It will also transform the landscape of the Turkine campus and improve the university's relationship with the surrounding communities.
The center will cater for 120 babies and toddlers with a staff of 31. For InfoHub, Alexis Rodney.
When we return, GNBA chairman rejects opposition's claim that authority is partisan and passengers get warm welcome at CJIA. Details of these and more after the break. Thanks for staying with us. Chairman of the Guyana National Broadcasting Authority, Leslie Sobers, has dismissed claims by the opposition leader that the authority is partisan and is leveling attacks on a particular radio station.
So take my statements at the last engagement and apply them to Freedom Radio as if it was an indication that we are going in the election period to take people off the air who are stations off the air that are sympathetic with a particular political party is quite fallacious. I've not heard such fallacy in a long time.
According to Sobers, the Broadcasting Authority is unbiased and is in no way influenced by the government when discharging its mandate.
Here you are accusing a person who's trying to do his work above board for being partisan because you want to be able to have carte blanche freedom to say what you feel and say disparaging things about people whenever and wherever. So I want to make it very clear to this nation that the GNBA has no such interest. But what we do have interest in is the people of Guyana being entitled to and enjoying quality broadcasting, quality radio, quality television, quality cable.
Sobers reminded that under his leadership, the GNBA has issued more broadcasting licenses than any other board.
This board started in 2017, and between then and now, we have issued more licenses than any other board in the past. So today we have 20 or so radio broadcasters and an equal amount of television broadcasters and a fair amount, I think it's about 6 to 10 cable broadcasters.
The Guyana National Broadcasting Authority is the regulatory body responsible for overseeing all television, cable, and radio broadcasters in Guyana. The GNBA was established in 2012, subsequent to the development of the 2011 Broadcasting Act. Seneca Thorne, InfoHub.
With Christmas around the corner, staff at the Chedijagan International Airport put on a special treat to greet passengers on 2 early flights arriving this morning.
It's 5 days until Christmas and thousands of Guyanese are returning home to enjoy the festivities. We spoke with a number of them that came here at the Chedijagan International Airport.
After spending more than 30 years abroad, Natasha Prasad returned home for the Guyanese Christmas. Natasha said she plans to challenge her taste buds.
It would have to be pepper pot and black cake for dessert.
And what does Christmas mean to you?
Just being with my family.
We were also fortunate to speak with 2 sisters who were pumped for the Christmas season.
Must have that pepper pot, that garlic pork. Must have a bit of the ginger beer to go with it, and the black cake.
I was here this year also.
Okay.
Yes.
And what will you be doing for Christmas?
Oh, well, I will be celebrating it in a different style because I love dancing. I have a wedding to go to, and I hope to enjoy that wedding.
Neil Saran has married into a Guyanese family and so made it to our shores to partake in what the season has to offer.
My wife and my 3 kids came 3 weeks ago, start vacation early, so now I'm here. And I can't wait to see everybody. Well, I'm looking forward to my pepper pot, my mother-in-law's pepper pot, spending time with my in-laws, spending time with my family, swimming, good weather, a little bit of rain. Every second year we come back for Guyanese Christmas, so I'm also looking forward to the parties.
A few more incoming passengers shared their plans with InfoHub.
I migrated and I like coming back here, meet old friends and enjoy the festivities.
There's nothing like a Guyanese Christmas. Overseas Christmas is one day. Over here Christmas is like all month. So I can't wait.
A CJIA official explained the works behind the scenes to pull off day 1 of their 10th annual Christmas meet and greet.
2 months ago we started planning just to ensure that everything is on track, that we have our decorations up come December 1, and we were able to achieve that. But we could not have done it without the support of our hard-working staff.
Reporter from the Chedijagan International Airport with videographer Keon Blades, Shaquille Bourne for InfoHub.
That's all for today. Connect with us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube. Much more news is on our website, dpi.gov.gy. And pop over to Instagram for the latest photo updates at DPI Guyana. Also, remember to subscribe to our WhatsApp on 608-4111 to experience our new product, Info Plus, and keep informed on developments across the country. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Goodbye.